What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever episode of the Social Catalyst podcast. I am Rick from Nightlife with Rick. A lot of you have followed me over the years, and which I'm very thankful for. And I decided to start a podcast. So, what is the Social Catalyst podcast? So, it's about what club is what, where to go, things like that. So much so that I decided just to answer your questions weekly on this podcast, and I'll go from there. I'm also going to be talking about, in general, LA nightlife, Los Angeles nightlife, New York nightlife. I'm some experience there too. I'm also going to be talking about travel, raving, tips to travel, tips to club, tips to, get free entrances at clubs. I don't know, ask for advice, whatever, things like that. News stories, nightlife stories. And it's going to be a fun experience. We're going to enjoy this. And hopefully you guys enjoy this podcast here, this content I'm creating. And we'll go from there. In other words, I'm going to give you the straight steak, no sizzle, meaning no BS. I don't know if you heard that expression. Give you the clubs that are good, or at least, in my opinion. Eventually I'll give you more of my opinion, but right now I'm going to give you what you guys need, the questions you guys ask the most, and we're going to go from there. I'm starting this few episodes alone because, it's kind of my little project. I'm doing it for fun and, again, try to help you guys. Eventually we're going to have guests. We're going to have other promoters, people I work with, some of my best friends, nightlife fans, maybe some bottle girls, maybe some club managers, things like that. So, and then we're going to have some guest hosts, and they're going to help me bounce back some ideas and things like that. But for now, I'm trying these because I'm going to give you the straight sizzle. We got the FIFA World Cup going on now, and we got to get to it straight up. My shit's been going crazy. People are blowing me up. So, all right, let's get started. So some of the first, most questions I get the most, it's, for instance, what are the spots on Monday? This is LA. Everything closes early, sometimes 2 a.m. So there's not a lot of Monday spots to pick from. But so here are some spots on Mondays in Los Angeles that you could go to. Some clubs, some parties that are going on. Some bars that will at least have people on a Monday night. First, we have 4100 Bar in Silver Lake. It's a cool bar. I enjoy it. It's one of the few spots on a Monday that has a crowd. If you want a slower night as far as not a club on a Monday, that'll be your spot. Then we have Zebulon in, I believe it's Los Felix area. It's kind of a live music venue. They do live shows, but they also have like club nights. Check the Instagram to see what's going on that night. We got Gold Diggers, also again on Mondays. Gold Diggers in Hollywood. Same thing, live music, occasional night, bar night, club night, whatever. Barney's in WeHo, West Hollywood. So it'll be open. It'll probably have a small crowd. It's a bar, straight bar. We have Poppy in West Hollywood. Bougie Club, it's a cool vibe, but it's bottle service focus. So if you want to drop some racks, that'll be where you want to go on a Monday. We'll have Hollywood Afters in Hollywood. It's a hookah spot on Hollywood Boulevard. We also have Harvard and Stone in East Hollywood. That's kind of a live venue. Again, same thing. Live music. Check local, check their IG. Jungle in Hollywood. Also, this is a hip hop club bar. It'll be open and the room in Hollywood on Mondays. And lastly, we'll have Blue Mondays, which is at Club Borners, I believe. Borners in Hollywood. Now, this one's 18 plus. It's goth vibes. It's 80s type of thing. I think it's like $15 cover on Mondays. So check that out. So the next questions usually I get is, where can I go on a Tuesday? So here's some things you could do on a Tuesday in Los Angeles, bars, clubs included. Bar Liz in Hollywood has some like a jazz night. The Elbow Room in Hollywood, it's kind of like a bar. Employees only bar in WeHo is a speakeasy, open Tuesdays. Zebulon also open on a Tuesday. Again, live music. It's, some club nights on Tuesdays, but check the IG for the event. We also got the Good Night in North Hollywood. It's a karaoke bar. We have Delilah in West Hollywood, which is kind of like, I believe they do some live music too, occasionally or every day. Check the IG. We also have the ever popular Keys in West Hollywood. This is kind of a bougie club. Again, it's nice, ambience, but if you want to drop a couple G's, bottle service focus, that's your spot on a Tuesday for sure. I think they call it Paris at Night every Tuesday. It's like a house event. General Lee's in Chinatown. Check their IG. Also, if you go to the Little Ethiopia area in south of Miracle Mile, I believe it's Brea or Fairfax, one of those two. It's nightlife crazy. I don't know a lot of the spots, but I've seen the vibe. There's people always there on Tuesday. Harvard and Stone. It's, again, live music. They do some club nights, I believe. So, I don't know if you're noticing the pattern here, but it's basically weekdays what the most asked questions are. So we continue. Here's some things you can do on a Wednesday in Los Angeles. Again, LA's usually dead on weekdays, but there's some clubs that are still either going on, or we got Warwick in Hollywood. Event varies. Check the IG. Also kind of a bougie club, bottle service focused. Ready to drop a couple bills. Why not? Check it out. One of the best spots probably on Wednesday. At the Highlight Room, same thing, bougie, bottle service, nice little vibe. We also got Wednesdays, like the Addams Family, Character Girl at Bordner's in Hollywood. I believe for that place you gotta wear all black, so if you're goth and into that, it's open on Wednesdays. We also got Desert 5 in Hollywood. That's kind of a country club, but it closes early. I can check the IG, special event. We got Harvard and Stone again, live music venue. Check the IG. We also got Jungle in Hollywood. It's a hip hop club. It's open on Wednesdays. At the Descarga in Hollywood as well. This one is kind of like a Latin spot, like salsa, bachata, things like that. Check the IG. Event varies, prices, things like that. We got El Cid on Wednesdays as well. Again, check the event. Check the IG. Delilah and WeHo. Bougie, but free, I believe, to get in. But live music. Also, employees only is open on Wednesdays. So speakeasy. General Lee's in Chinatown open. But again, check their IG. Not sure what they got going on. It's called Andy's, but they usually do live music in WeHo. And lastly, we got Perreo Wednesday, reggaeton, hip hop vibes at La Cita in Los Angeles. So continuing in the Los Angeles top, it's Thursday. You know, a lot of places are open on Thursdays. These are the most popular clubs on Thursdays in Los Angeles. We got Warwick, Bougie in Hollywood, bottle service featured, but you know, we got Blue Mondays on Thursdays at Bordner's. Yeah, so it's the Blue Mondays event. They do it on Thursday at Bordner's. It's 18 plus, $15 cover. But cool spot, check it out. Goth 80s. We got Bar Liz on Thursdays. That's probably the best night of the week in my opinion. Check the IG. Get there early. The later you get, the harder it's gonna get in. So, you know, check the IG too for the covers. It varies. Desert 5 also Thursday is probably their best night in my opinion. Same thing. Check the IG for covers. Rocco's by UCLA. This is like a bar, but it's UCLA theme. We also got Gold Diggers in Hollywood. This one gets packed on Thursdays from what I've seen. But again, you gotta check what's going on that day. The events vary. Mind you, a lot of spots are open on Thursdays, but these are the ones that I think are probably the most popular, I guess, more full. Check them out. I don't work for none of these clubs, etc. And obviously the weekends are different. Everything's, you know, lit, everything's open, so we're not gonna do Friday, Saturday, but we can do Sunday. Here's some of the most popular or at least open bars in Sunday. So the most popular is probably Keys in West Hollywood. Bougie Club, bottle service focused. You know, if you try and drop a couple of racks, why not go for it? But it'll be packed, it'll be lit, it'll be people, good vibes. Jungle in Hollywood, hip hop, it'll have a vibe. Same with the Room next door, Hollywood, it'll be packed, it'll have a vibe. Hip hop. General Lee's apparently is open on Sundays. Check their IG again for the event. We also got Sebulon again, open on Sundays. Live music, club nights. Check their IG for, you know, whatever's going on. We got Desert 5 Country Spot, free entrance on Sundays, open. Check it out. I believe in the summer they do like some pool things, so that's cool. There you go, have fun. We have Delilah in West Hollywood. Bougie, but you know, it'll be open, good vibes. We also have Andy's in West Hollywood right next to the Troubadour, I believe. Live music, check it out, open Sundays, lit. We got the Descarga in Hollywood. It's a Latin, salsa, bachata, maybe some reggaeton type of vibe. I believe they have a cover, dress code. Check the IG for future or for the rules and stuff like that. Lastly, we got Harvard and Stone, also open on Sundays. Live music again. And lastly, we got the Nightingale in Hollywood and West Hollywood. It's bougie, bottle service focused, but good vibes, hip hop vibes. Check it out. Try and drop a couple 100,000 even. So yeah, continuing on, guys, with your questions here at this first episode. Thank you for sticking around if you're still here. So we're moving on from you know, the questions of days, you know, the less popular days and stuff, to genres now that I get asked on. So these are some goth clubs in Los Angeles. You want to check out something new, or this is your vibe. We have Club Disintegration, which is kind of an event. Check their IG for events. I don't do it every week. Next is Club Nocturno. Same thing, goth. This one's probably the biggest one. They have like 5 rooms. They do it at Catch One. Check their IG, Club Nocturno. Next, we have the Anarchy Library in Downey. Kind of a drive, but you know, if you're in the area, it's goth, 80s, new wave, I guess, Latin cumbias, but kind of a 80s type vibe. We also have Club Decades. This is an event that moves around in LA or, you know, even national. They throw like goth, different type of events. Check the IG, see what's going on. Club Decades. This one's usually at Bordner's. Same thing, they throw like goth raves or random goth events. So Knucklehead in Hollywood. This is kind of a metal bar. It's probably the only one in LA to play metal music. And live bands play there, so check them out. Knucklehead, why not? We also have Emo Night in Los Angeles. It's they travel, but they started here, I believe. And you know, again, Emo Night, they do weekly or monthly. So check their IG, and yeah, there you go. If you want to try something new. Next up, we're doing some EDM clubs in Los Angeles. So here's the top EDM clubs in Los Angeles. So if you like raving EDM vibes, we got the Academy LA in Hollywood. Cool vibe, good venue. Exchange LA in downtown Los Angeles. The Avalon in Hollywood. Sound Nightclub in Hollywood. If you're down for a drive, we got Time Nightclub in Orange County, Costa Mesa, I believe. And we have the Circle OC in Huntington. I believe that one's 18 and over. Again, check their IG. Vermont and K-Town, or East Hollywood. They've been throwing EDM events lately, concerts. So check out the Instagrams for these, or websites for these accounts, for these clubs. See who's playing that night, because obviously the DJs vary. Whoever's there might not be who you want to see or who you like. So yeah, check them out. Next, we have the Latin reggaeton vibe, salsa, cumbia, random Latin stuff like that. So here's some top Latin clubs in Los Angeles. We got the Mayan in downtown LA. This club is interesting. They closed a few years ago. They were supposed to go under and somebody bought it and they're back. Now they throw events, but check the IG. The event varies, different age groups, the event types. So check that out. The Mayan. We have Trapeton, which is an 18 plus event, Latin vibes. They move venues, but they've been doing the Mayan lately. And again, it's monthly. Check their IG. We got Las Perlas in downtown Los Angeles. That's a good spot. That's like probably the most actual reggaeton Latin spot in LA. Monday through Friday or whatever. But I know, or at least weekends. It's all Latin vibes. So that's a good spot. Check it out. Club 54 in Pasadena. So if you're up for a drive, it's top 40 format, but it's mostly Latin people, mostly Latin vibes. So, there you go. We got Bar CDMX in Los Angeles. Latin, again, reggaeton type of vibes. We got a Patron right across the street. That one is also Latin reggaeton vibes. That one closes at 1. We got the Aventuras event at Elevate Club. That one, I believe, is either Saturday or Sunday. Check the IG for Aventuras or Elevate. That one's Latin reggaeton vibes all week, I guess, all weekend. So can't go wrong there. Check out their IG if they got something going on. We got La Moda at Ballet in Hollywood. I believe that they do that every weekend. So check their IG. We got the La Santa event. That one moves around as well. Go to their IG, La Santa. And lastly, we have the Pan American nightclub in Silver Lake, I believe, or Echo Park. Latin reggaeton spot, cumbia, salsa, all weekend. Check it out. And yeah, those are some of the Latin spots you got to check out in LA. Next, we're going to move on with hip hop. So here's some hip hop clubs you might want to try in LA. We got the Nightingale in West Hollywood. Bougie spot, bottle service, but hip hop vibes. We drop a couple racks, why not? We got a Dragonfly. It's a hip hop club, pretty much. Check their Instagram. I don't know if they're open every day or every week. We got Hip Hop Saturdays at Ballet in Hollywood. We got the Reserve in Los Angeles. It's mostly hip hop. It's top 40, but it's mostly hip hop. They have a cover. Check them out, downtown LA. We got Jungle in Hollywood. Same thing, hip hop, good vibes, packed. The Room in Hollywood right next door. It's a hip hop club. If I'm missing any, put them in the comments. That being said, FIFA World Cup in full effect right now. Any tourists visiting needs advice or clubs, hit me up. I'm the only honest promoter in Los Angeles, meaning I'll tell you where to go based on what you want to do, not just because I'm connected to the club. So hit me up. Any questions you have, I could point you in the right direction. Anyone else want to try something else new, instead of the regular spots you go to, hit me up. Again, I'll point you to the right spot. I'm not going to just send you somewhere I'm working with. I want to help you guys. And don't forget to follow. Thanks for checking out the podcast. So this is where I'm ending the first episode of my Social Catalyst podcast. Thank you guys for checking it out if you stuck around. And more to come. And thanks for the support. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.